The Panther tank is widely thought to have been one of the best all-round tanks of the Second World War. Apart from a few tanks that were given to countries such as Romania and other allies of Nazi Germany, no Panthers were exported outside the German army. In armoured warfare, however reliable or powerful the tank is, one is bound to have a mechanical failure or to be knocked out or captured by the enemy. This is why there are few Panthers in Allied service. Poland was treated horribly during the Second World War. Having been occupied by the Nazis and Soviets, the Polish wanted to be free. In mid-1944, the Polish Home Army revolted. The Polish Home Army was an underground resistance group which was formed from patriots and soldiers. They were supplied by Britain and by 1944 numbered around 400,000. The 19th Panzer Division was rearming in Warsaw at the time and was ambushed by Home Army troops. The troops attacking the Panthers used Molotov cocktails to damage the Panthers. One Panther drove into a wooden house and was stuck. The Polish dismantled the wooden shack and named the Panther Pudel, after a fallen Polish officer. It was informally known to its crew as Magda. Pudel destroyed 2 machine gun nests and then was knocked out by a Panzer IV or Hetzer. Warsaw suffered greatly, with cultural monuments being destroyed, as well as 25% of their city being completely flattened. The French Panthers were a variety of different Panthers which were collected from battlefields in France, such as Normandy, by the French army. The Americans had supplied the French with the M4 Sherman, but French commanders wanted something bigger. Panthers and Tigers were littered across the countryside, so the French army decided to repair 49 Panthers and thought the Tiger ones were not necessary. These French Panthers were eventually retired by 1950 due to spare parts and the inevitability of mechanical failures. Probably the most obvious reason why the French put German Panthers into service was that they were for free and they did not have to create an entirely new design to fill their temporary needs. British Guards officers in Holland during Operation Overloon were looking to make a platoon of abandoned Panther tanks, and as the Panthers were far superior to the Shermans and Churchills. So, they went through the Falaise Gap looking for abandoned Panthers. They ran out of luck, and this idea was abandoned. A few weeks later, a Panther in full working order was found in a barn, and the Coldstream Guards remembered the idea on making a platoon of Panther tanks. The tanks in that platoon were named after birds, so this Panther was named Cuckoo. This was a fitting name, as cuckoos are birds that move into other birds' nests. This Panther would soon prove her effectiveness during the battle to recapture Geistine Castle, where the long 75mm Pak-42 was used to put shells in the windows of the castle. Cuckoo fought into the winter of 1944 and was repainted in a white winter camouflage. However, on the 21st of February, the fuel pump finally broke, and the British had no replacement. It was the end of this big cat in British service. The T5 Panther was the Soviet designation for the German Panther tank. It is very hard to trace back which units used the Panther. However, it was disliked by the Soviets. It was unreliable and there were no spare parts, and it was very technological and complex. One instance in which the Soviets used Panthers was in the 511th Tank Regiment, which had 4 Panthers, 2 T-34s and 17 British Valentine tanks. This unit was used to foreign armour. The Soviets used captured German engineers to repair the Panthers. The Soviet Panthers' markings were painted on sloppily, suggesting that those tanks had been captured on the battlefield. These tanks were discarded as soon as mechanical problems were too serious to fix. If you had enjoyed watching this video and found it interesting, please consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell, as it helps me a great deal, and also allows you to see when my next video of the Panther G will come out. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching and stay safe. Goodbye.